Hello and welcome to Nerdio's WVD Demo of the Day video series. This video is going to be about availability sets and how to configure and manage VM deployment with availability sets in the Nerdio Manager. So by default, availability sets are not enabled in the Nerdio Manager, which means that when Nerdio Manager spins up session host VMs, they are not placed inside of availability sets. However, starting with version 2.4 of the application, you're now able to turn on the use of availability sets, and these availability sets will be used to create session host VMs and place them in those availability sets. Let's take a look at the process. We're going to go under Settings and click on Azure Environment. We'll notice a new tile at the bottom called Availability Sets. By default, it's going to be turned off and it will look like this, where basically will be disabled. However, if you do want to use availability sets, you can click on Disabled, you can turn it on, and you can learn more about availability sets by clicking this link here, and you can configure some of the parameters that are available with availability sets. Number one is the maximum number of VMs per availability set, which is currently limited to 200. You can then set your fault domains and your update domains, and you can read more about this on the Azure website to learn exactly how fault tolerance and all of this stuff works. But this is something you can configure in the Nerdio Manager, and once you click OK, this is going to cause the system to automatically place VMs that it creates into availability sets, and it will place up to 200 in the first one. And then once it places all 200 VMs there, if it needs to create more, it will create additional availability sets and automatically spread the VMs across those sets for you. So it's not something you have to manually manage. It's something that Nerdio Manager will take care of for you, and it will use this maximum number to determine how many VMs to place in an availability set. And 200, by the way, is, I believe, the maximum that you can have in a particular availability set. So if availability sets are a requirement in your environment, this is something that you can now do through the Nerdio Manager. And I hope that you found this content useful.